Hey Evan, how you
Hey,
doing?
Art. I'm great, man. How are you?
I'm good. I gotta say, man, Snakehead was quite a surprise for me. I really liked it. It was so gripping and emotional, and at times action packed as well when it needed to be. But overall, it was such a great movie.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad you feel that way because, yeah, I mean, you sound like a guy that watches a lot of movies, so I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
So, how did this project come about? How did it all start?
Um, this project started maybe 2007, 2008 when I heard about the story of Sister Ping and New York Chinatown and all the smuggling that she did. And, at that time, it was I've been looking for that one narrative project. I wrote a bunch of other scripts and nothing really connected and stayed with me. But I'm a huge fan of Godfather, Scarface, 80s, 90s, and Hong Kong gangster films and Yakuza. So I've always wanted to make an underworld film.
Hmm.
I just didn't know what the setting, what the place, and this story and her story really resonated with me because it was a woman first of all, and second it was Asian, and then third of all, it's like I could not stop thinking about this sort of world, and I really wanted to make sure I paid homage to there's a strong Asian woman in my life, and it really was exploring the idea of what a Chinatown matriarch looks like.
Yeah, I hear that. I actually thought of now that you mentioned, I thought of the character of Sister 13 in the Young and Dangerous films because she was the same way. She broke the barrier. She broke the barrier for the Hung Hing
Yeah,
Society.
man. Oh, man. This is the first interview that has referenced that one. But yeah, it's 13. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, Shuya Chang, I was talking to her yesterday. I told her this is going to be her breakout role for sure because she did an excellent job as Sister C, and
Monster this. Beast of it. Beast of it all.
definitely. And so, what was it like working with her?
I mean, this is incredible. I mean, I think she brought she brought a presence and a strength that was just so contained, yet so visceral, right? I mean, she brought that fear and respect feel
Mm-hmm.
that I was looking for, right? And I think a lot has to do with who she is and where she grew up. But embracing that sort of role of really creating a character. I mean, we were watching our audition, and we had plenty of audition with open call, and she brought something that was like, oh, there's Sister C. You always have visions of what you think this character looks like and talks like and all that. But when she came around, I was like, there it is, there it is.
Yeah, and also what drove the film, in my opinion, was her relationship with Jade Wu's character. I mean, them two had such natural chemistry that it didn't. It like it in no way did it seem forced. It felt like a real. I felt like really, you know, I felt like it was really powerful, that relationship. It must have been a blast working with Jade as well.
I mean, absolutely blessed. I mean, the chemistry between the two of them works really, really well. And plus the fact that, we were really kind of juxtaposing and showing, Daima is what Sister C could become. And Sister C is what Dave was, and what Daima was, you know,
Yeah.
in that fierce, the ferocity. And, she really has this choice to really do I want to become that, or am I going to, make my own path? And I mean, Jade's incredible, right? It's sad that like we we haven't seen her in more things, right? Because she's been doing this for the last 50 years, and
Yeah.
it's just she's finally working and she's finally busy, but it's like we need all this diversity shit to really get her this opportunity to really show her art, and I think that's I'm excited for it, but it's just I'm like. Yeah, she's been there. She's been around. She's been at Sundance, 20 years. She's been around. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of cool to see her working for them.
And Sung Kang, man, I like seeing him in different types of roles. I mean, I followed him as far back as Martial Law when he was Sammo Hung's son on the show, and then
Oh, wow.
then you had
Wow.
Better Luck Tomorrow, and then Fast and Furious franchise. And here he's just, I like that he played this son who felt like he's being rejected, but let's just face it, he's volatile, he's hot-headed, and for someone within a criminal organization, that could be a dangerous thing. But I liked his shtick where he has this constant rivalry with Shuya's character because it felt like they were like brother and sister in a way, even though she wasn't really born into the family. They have that sibling rivalry, and I felt that also was a vital part of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, Sonic great. I mean, we've been friends and brothers for a long time now, and it's really blessing to play a role like that, right? It's not really in a character that he normally plays, and at the same time, we really wanted to make it more complex and make it more rich rather than just being stereotyped of what that is. And the idea of the sibling rivalry is clearly there, right? I mean, it's almost always the son in Asian culture that gets all the benefit of that, no matter how much of a fuck up he is. And that's who Rambo is, he's a fuck up. And so you have all this power and all this sort of respect, really for doing not that much. And when you get someone like this to see who's doing everything and not getting that sort of respect, but just actually the adoration of the mom. But I think that it was really fun to have that sort of chemistry on film, to see them, the two of them together, because they did really. I mean, one of my favorite scenes is the stairwell scene, right? I mean, the two of them facing off to each other, and it just felt, like real, and like that happens. That's authentic, and is clear with what was going on in their minds.
Yeah, totally. So, how long did shooting take, and what was probably the most difficult part of shooting?
I mean, shooting took probably about 40 days. But the hard part is we have no money, so you're constantly looking for free locations, free situations, people, things, people's schedules because you don't have the money to pay. So every day is a challenging day when you film, especially one like this. It's so big, way too big. I don't think I'd ever try to attempt to do something like this with the budget we had ever. I don't think anyone should, but we did. And that being said, yeah, I think that process of shooting really was nice because it gave me the opportunity to kind of start and stop. But we probably shooted over about 6 months with the bulk of shooting.
Yeah. Awesome. So finally, what's next for you after this film is out? Is there anything new that you're working on that you can talk about?
Yeah, I'm still doing a lot of unscripted and block work, right? Right now I'm just doing a lot of different projects that, how do I say, I'm known for documentaries, and so that's for a lot of my paycheck comes from a lot. At the same time, I'm developing more stories, and I haven't. It's been weird, right? You've been working on one project for so long, and you shut everything else out. You don't really think of anything else. So I'm trying to build my own little slate right now of new projects. But I think one thing that stays clear is there's always telling the story of the underdog, and that's something that I always want. I'm excited to tell the story of the underdog.
Awesome. So Snakehead will be out on October 29th, and those who want to see a good, gripping gangster film with a strong Asian female lead will definitely want to check this one out. And great direction and script from Evan. And Evan, thank you so much for taking the time to talk about it again. And I hope the film gets recognized, and I hope that you continue your work. And I can't wait to see more of what you have.
Thank you. Really appreciate your time, man.
All right, you take care.